Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Forgotten with 982 rating versus Dagger with 1053 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see Forgotten win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second this match. And then looking at the deck counts, we see 40 versus 40, gotta love to see that. And then we are going to see Forgotten choose, and they're going to go first. And looking at the opening hands, we have Ash, Phantasma, Recharger, Black Metal, Rocket Synchron. So this definitely works, and if they were going second, they'd have some going second cards. And then they have Poly, Wind, Called By, Earth, and then Instant Fusion. So this is a solid hand for sure. I personally think Poly will become like more popular in the deck as like more people are prepared for prank kids. You're gonna need extenders to play through hand traps, so I think stuff like this is probably gonna become more popular. Then normal summon out Black Metal, go for Striker, and then you're gonna get those effects. Go add Red MD, and then go add Boot Sector Launch from deck to hand. Then banish Striker for Red MD bring back. And then get rid of those, that's going to go in the seal. And then boot. And then, boot, summon out some cards from hand. And then get rid of that for LP. And then get rid of Rocket Synchron for Striker. And then we're going to see LP effect. Set 20 bucks, I'll coach you. Imagine. But that's going to bring out Tracer. It sucks that they open no going second cards. Like, Called By is like somewhat a going second card against this deck. Because, like, you can hit seal. And then Striker Dragon, that's going to pop LP for Recharger and bring back out Rocket Synchron. Then turn Tracer into Pisty. Pisty effect, bring back out Tracer. And then turn those two in the Romulus. And then go add a Ravine from deck to hand. And then get rid of those to go for Quad Boral. Quad Boral effect, it's going to pop itself, bring out Recharger and Tracer from the grave. And then turn those into Papega Ruler, use that effect, mill 5. And that's not bad. Not bad. So you get this. You also get Trap Engrave. And then go add back the Black Dragon. Turn those into a hot red. And then pass. So this is meh. It's not very great. Do have like Seal Hot Red, and then like Ash Phantasma, pass, draw Ogre. That would have been good last turn. That would have been really good last turn. And then normal summon out Earth, and then we're going to Seal effect. It's going to bounce. Chain Called By. And they're going to let that resolve. And then go for Meow. And then Roxy's. Chain Ash Blossom. And then Poly. Chain Hot Red to negate. Chain Ogre to destroy. And then Instant Fusion, that's going to bring out the Weather Washer from the extra deck. And then turn those into a Doodle Bob, and then you're going to get that effect to go search. Chain Phantasma. Will this draw a hand trap? Nope. No, it does get quick launch to hand. And then they're going to go add Fusion Spell from deck to hand. And then activate Fusion. It's going to get rid of those, go for Rocket Ride, and then you're going to get Wind to go dump Pranks, and then bring out Water. And then Rocket Ride to bring back out Doodle and bring out Wind. And then Doodle effect, Tribute to add back Pranks and add back Fusion Spell from grave. And then turn those two into a Bow Wow. And then Gang 1,000, bring out Fire from deck. And then get rid of those for a Bow Wow. So playing multiple Bow Wow, that's a little different. We see a lot of people only playing one of it. But they're going to get Fire here, burn for 5, bring out Wind from deck. This is really good though. Like, this is a battle butter next turn, and you're gonna get a draw here. Not bad, not bad. End phase, gonna go ahead, put back, and then draw in the water. And then pass turn, draw Brotar. Ooh, Brotar is really good versus the battle. And then Bow Wow effect, that's going to add back Fire and add back Water from the grave. And then main phase, they're going to activate Quick Launch. It's going to bring out Tracer from deck. And then I'm going to let that go through. And then Link away. link away both of those to go for Needle Fiber and then Needle Effect. That's going to bring out Ash Blossom from deck. And then normal summon out Brotar. They're going to Fusion Spell here. So why are they Fusion Spelling here? Are they just trying to like not get hit with like Appaloosa? So they're going to get rid of those, go for Battle. And then they're going to get those effects. They're going to use Water and Fire, gain 1,000, Burn, and then they're going to summon out from deck. So do they pop here? I don't know. It's kind of rough. Because, like, if you pop here, then they get Boot to summon back. And if once they get Boot to summon back, this is rough. Because then they're going to have Brotar Engrave. Let's see what they do here. So they're going to, yeah, they are going to use this to pop. But then they just get Boot effect. So maybe they shouldn't have summoned. Just like leave one on board. But then they'd go for Savage. I don't know. It's rough. Summon. Or actually, they probably couldn't go for Savage. Because like they already went through the level 4. So I feel like you'd let them summon back to level 4 for free. They go on the Striker. Yeah, I don't think they should have summoned. Because now they're like in a really tough spot. Yeah, like they have to do it here and then they get Brotar. And then, yeah, Brotar effect. That's going to get rid of Black Dragon to go add Chamber. And then Tiding to summon out Chamber. And then Chamber effect's going to activate. Go grab Tiding. And then go for Striker. And this is just going to be too much. Striker for Recharger, and the Red MD. And then Red MD effect's going to activate, summon back out Pisty. Yeah, and they're just scooping here. Oh, they definitely shouldn't have summoned out too, because like, they would have brought back out Tracer, or summoned back out something. And they wouldn't have another target for Tracer, because they already went through 2 Rocket Synchron and Recharger. That's what most lists are just playing. So like, then they would have went in the Striker, effect pop. And then you could have even let that gone through if you wanted to. Let them bring out like Red MD, then pop. Either way, you're going to get hit with Brotar. It might have just been like an L either way. But, I don't know. I think it should have been done differently. Going on to the next game, we're going to see Dagger choose to go first. Opening hands is Red MD, Chaos Space, Twin, Black Dragon Cosmic. This is good. They can smack 3 set cards during draw phase. And the fusion spell can only be used during main phase, so no Battle Butler this game. Unless if they summon at turn 1. And if they do, they're just wild. And they have Water, Meister, Cosmic, Place, and Droll. So doesn't have like a poly or anything to extend, but we see no hand traps. So 1 Print Kids is indeed going to do the job. And then also Droll's really strong. You're going to go in the Meow, and then Water effect, gain 1,000. You can't do that. It's a misclick. Yeah, bring out Wind. And then activate Field. That's going to go grab Earth from deck. And then turn those 2 into a Doodle Bob, and then you're going to get those effects. Go Dump, Summon, and then go add Fusion. And then Doodle, Tribute off to add back Pranks, and add back Wind from the graveyard. And then Pranks, discard, bring out a token. Turn those 2 into a Doodle, and then Fire. That's going to burn for 500. Bring out Earth, and then get rid of those for Bow Wow. And then effect, Banish, draw. It's a bad draw. And then summon out Wind from deck. And then set Fusion, set Cosmic. And then end phase Pranks. It's going to go ahead and put back 3. And then going to get a free draw. And will they draw on the Ash Blossom? Oh my gosh, I was so close. Oh my. I have never got the draw off of Pranks right. Like, one day I'll get it right. One day. I have to. Right? I hope. Draw Rocket Synchron, and then they're going to Bow Wow effect. That's going to add back Fire, and add back Water from the grave. And then Standby, Twin Twister. That's going to hit the sets. And then go to main phase, chaos space, get rid of black. And then that's going to go add white from deck to hand. And then drop draw and Lockbird. And that's really good. They're going to summon white by banishing black. Then normal summon out Rocket Synchron. They're not going to use the effect. And then just go for seal. And then pass turn. So chooses to not set Cosmic. Maybe just like holding this for next turn. Maybe they can hit like Fusion Spell again and like cheese their way into the win. Draw Poly. Then activate place. That's going to go add Earth from deck to hand. And then go for Meow. And then you're going to get Field and Wind. So it's going to send, bring out Fire. And then Meow attack. And then they're going to use the Seal effect to bounce the fire. And then Seal summon Meister and then Poke. Yeah, like they just have so much going for them here. They're going to Poly, get rid of 2, bring out Rocket Ride. Get those effects, all 3 of them. And then draws in the Ash off of the Roxy's. And then can go for Toad. Toad is like nice in the Poly build, because like if you start off with like Poly, there's so many different plays with it. It's cool. Lets you play around like every hand trap. And then Rocket Ride effect, it's gonna bring back out Bow Wow and Doodle. And then you're gonna get Doodle effect, that's gonna add back the Fusion Spell and add back Fire. Like there's no way they lose. And then normal summon out Water, go for Doodle. Then you're going to get Doodle Water, Gang 1000, add Fusion Spell, bring out Wind. And then set 2 Fusion Spells, so playing around Cosmic, and then end phase, put back. And I'm just going to say it again, they're going to draw Ogre this time. Alright, draws Droll. I mean, that's really good. Like, this is obviously game. We're going to go Standby, Bow Wow effect to add back Wind and add back Water from the grave. Chaos Space, it's going to go ahead, put back the black, draw into Ravine, and then drop Droll. And then they just admit defeat. Yeah, there was nothing that they were doing there. You know, Droll, they couldn't even see the hand, but there was like Ogre, Ash, Battle Butler, totally awesome. But now going on to the next game, we see Forgotten get to choose, and they're going to choose to go first. Opening hand is Nocto, Talent, Rocket Synchron, Quick Launch Order. Oh yeah, this is game. This is a nice hand. Order is insane. Like, it's so nice. Like, cutting off spells, too good. Then they have Droll, Nib. That's good. That's not bad. And then Fire, Water, Nib. The only problem is even if you have like Nib and Droll, like your hand still just loses the seal. You're gonna normal summon out Rocket Synchron and then go for Striker Dragon. And you're also gonna get Nocto with the Striker Dragon. Then bring itself out, go search boot, and then drop Droll. And then Talents to look at the hand, and you know they have 2 Nib and they have 2 Prank Kids. And then they're gonna hit the Fire. Hitting like the fire over the water, I guess, like helps play around like a fusion spell, because usually like they'd want to bring out water. I guess you have order. Honestly, it doesn't really even matter. Like, you win this. They're gonna turn those into a seal, and then set order, pass turn, draw Droll, and then just pass turn. They're gonna end phase, activate order, and then seal, bounce it, seal, bring out Saferd. And then draw Ash for turn. It's just even harder for them to win now. Quick Launch, bring out Tracer, Saferd effect, that's going to get rid of itself to go ahead and add White Dragon from deck to hand. And then they're going to drop Droll. And I knew that was their draw for turn, so like they still know all the cards in hand. And then special summon White by banishing Striker. And then turn those 2 into a Savage, effect to equip Seal. And then go ahead and poke. And then set order, pass. Draw on the pranks. And then normal summon. Go in the Meow. And then you're going to get water effect. Chain Ash Blossom. Crazy enough, like, A field spell would have been pretty decent there. Because, like, if they would have activated it, they would have had to Savage negate it. Because, like, even if you flip order, its other effects can still be activated. They just be negated. Then draw Chamber. It's already game. Normal summon effect. Yeah, they just admit defeat. There's nothing they can do there. Dragon Link is nice. I don't like the end board is just so good. Like Seal, Tiding, Savage. Like that just covers so many matchups. And it's like really, really good too. It's not just like 3 like soft negates. Like there's one soft negate like Savage, but then like Seal and Tiding, bounces. So hard for so many decks to deal with. Really, really, really good deck. And then like also Order just makes it impossible for someone to come back. Cause like you can set up like Seal Order and you probably win against most people. But looking at how long the match was is about 38 minutes and 45 seconds long. Not bad at all. In real life, like time is extremely good for prank kids. Too good. Same thing for this deck too. Like this deck just sides in Scarlight, and then it's like, oh, time, summon Scarlight, or like right before time comes, summon Scarlight effect, and then even if the opponent has like Nib, who cares? You wipe the board and then you just recharge her, Scarlight effect, burn, GG's. Time is definitely a huge thing in the game. Also, like if you test on DB and you test for like real tournaments, like when they come back, of course, I would definitely suggest testing with a timer. Most people don't do that. Huge game changer when it comes to testing. That's the tip of the day. And let's see, I'm gonna guess how long the video itself is. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with 16 minutes and 48 seconds. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.